Alright guys, today we're going to look at articles of incorporation, pretty much just a basic document created between you and the government setting up an incorporation. And so we're going to fill one out together and I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's go. Okay, so here we are, articles of incorporation, and we're just going to start off by filling this out. We got articles of incorporation of, and then it's going to be your company name. And you can pick whatever you want. The undersigned incorporator of, again, company name. It's A, and we're going to leave this alone for now because we haven't talked about the different types of corporations. We're going to leave that alone. Then we're going to adopt the following articles of incorporation. Article 1, the name. Well, we've already said this. The name of the corporation is company name, so this should match. Okay. Article 2, the duration. Okay, so some companies set up for actually a period of time, but most companies set up for forever. You don't plan on closing, so you would put the duration is in perpetuity. There you go. And that's how you spell that. And that's what a lot of companies put to say forever, as long as we can. What's the purpose? Well, the purpose for which the corporation is organized is to conduct any and all lawful business for which corporations can be organized pursuant to, what does this mean? Blank statute? Well, this would be Texas, because that's where we're incorporating. If you want to incorporate a different state, then you would put that state here, including but not limited to. And this is where you would put what are you doing. So let's say I sell lemonade. So sell lemonade, buy lemons, buy ice. I mean, whatever it is that you're basically doing to do your business, okay? And you can keep it more vague or you can be more specific here. Then we've got powers, okay? So the corporation has the power to engage in any lawful activity under the corporation code of the state of, well, this is Texas. So in other words, in Texas, we have the right to act like a business, okay? And that doesn't mean that you can only do business in Texas, but that's where we are right now. Okay. Article 5, initial registered agent. The name of the registering agent is, well, that would be me. So I'm going to put my name, or your name in this case. Then you would put your address, which I'm not typing in, but that's where you would put your address. Statement of acceptance by registered agent. So this is me signing that I accept being the one who is signing up everybody. Okay. So I'm responsible. I, Elijah Fielding, hereby acknowledge that the undersigned individual or corporation accepts the appointment as initial registered agent of, this is the company, the corporation which is named in these articles of incorporation. So in other words, I'm signing off that I'm responsible for setting this up, and I'm going to put my signature here. If this was for real, I'd sign that. Okay, so Articles 7, this is principal office and mailing address. So they want to know where can they find you, where can they send the bills, the income tax, all that. So I'd put my address. Or honestly, wherever the business is. Typically, it's not going to be in a house. If you're incorporating, you should probably have a building at that point. But that's not always the case. So whatever the address is, put it there. Article 8, authorized shares. So when you incorporate, you allow the people to buy into the business and then they get a stock, right? To say that they own part of it. And that's how you raise money. So we got to figure out how many stocks can we send out. And this number usually is pretty large. So we're going to put 900,000, but you could put whatever you want. But that's what that means. The class of stock shall be, and then you have to choose. Do you want people to be common stock owners or preferred stock owners? If you don't know what the difference is, then don't worry about it. I'm going to put both, because I want to have the option to give out both common and preferred. And each shall have a par value of, this again is up to you. We're going to go with 50, but in real life we'd have a lot of financial people looking at this deciding for us. Okay, so then we need a bunch of directors and officers who will be running the company. So pretty much your board, right? So I'm going to put me as CEO and my address, oops. But then I need some other people. So maybe my wife is in here. And my wife is going to be CFO. And then she'd have her address. And then maybe I have my oldest daughter as Chief Technology Officer. And maybe I'd have my youngest as the Operating Officer. So you would put some titles, Vice President, whatever you want to put for titles, and then their address. Okay. Articles 9, bylaws. So this is just saying that we shall set up some bylaws which we will follow. Article 10 says if we dissolve, then we will follow the state rules, which means if we break up, we'll sell everything and give the money back to whoever owned the company. Then we got indemnification. You can read that. Then we got incorporator. So this is the final step. Elijah Fielding, the person who is setting it up, which resides at my address, execute these articles of incorporation, dated this, and today's actually the 6th of August. That's what I'm working at right now. So I set this up the 6th of August, and I am signing that this is the real deal. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And if not, see you tomorrow.